Hey everybody, the sun came out, which is awesome. The solar power is pumping out there right now, especially reflecting off that snow. Got things plugged into the solar power battery bank. There's something over here, got some things over here. 27.2 volts on the battery bank. That's a 24 volt setup. Looking good. And in the back room in the office, I got power sucking out of the solar bank. We're using it up. I like it. Out here it is windy though. It's a bit crisp, a little bit cold out. A little bit more of this ground showing. It's only 30 degrees today though, so it's not very nice. But, oh, it's blinding. I need sunglasses. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Got the power pumping on the solar panels. I can't even look with my eyes. I don't know why I got that reaction where I sneeze when the sun shines on me. But looking good today. This is exciting. I'm home for the day and enjoying it. I'm going to do some videos and get some projects done. This was buried up to here in snow. And look here. Some peppermint hung out and hung through the winter. Look at that. There's a little bit of life in some of these leaves. Look here. Look at that. How incredible. That is some really hardy plants. Here, there's another one. Amazing. I think the snow protected it from the brutal cold of winter. I'm standing here in the electronics lab, and you can see how much sunlight. There's the shadow. The sunlight is full on the solar panels out there. Full on. So that's good. Charging up the solar panels in the electronics shop. Now I had to abandon most of this stuff all winter because the snow was so bad and I wasn't home but for evenings every night. So it's good to see the all that much sun in the yard, that much of a path. That's the shadow of the electronics shop. Charging up those panels. Oh, and look at that. Blinking green. Very, very, very good news. I don't have the faceplate on right now, but that's absorption mode. That is a very, very good thing. So I'm going to fire the Bedini motor back up over here. I'm going to plug it in, actually, the power. Where did I just... oh, here it is. Plug the power back on and fire the Bedini back up and get some power going into the motorhome batteries that are still down there being restored. Yep, there's a glow. Now that'll start running and that'll just keep on going like it has all winter. I only recently undid that because we had a period of heavy snow on the solar panels and I wasn't able to get to it much. So I unplugged that so that I would save my batteries, these batteries down here. Now, you guys may remember I bought these secondhand, was it last year? Early last year, I think. I bought these 4 golf cart batteries, they're Duracells, secondhand, when I moved the Trojans, the Trojan T105s out to the house, our off-grid tiny house, and then put these 4 in here to run the minimal needs of the off-grid electronics lab. So that's all good. Now I've got the PowerBright 3500 watt inverter here, and I hope to get, that's running the electronics lab in the wood shop. I hope to get more batteries so I can start running more power equipment again out in the wood shop, because that's not much. In peak summer and peak sunlight it's great, but when like through the winter, forget it. It wasn't enough. Now these guys over here are all being kept from dying, from being destroyed. They've been kept from freezing throughout the winter by the Bedini motor running and keeping a trickle charge on them, so to say. Let me see, I think they're all connected to, let me see that, and then that goes to, that's the output. I gotta put some grease on it, it's rusting, which is gonna eat my cables, which is bad news. But I haven't been out here much this winter, it's been really brutal. Oh no, there's, that set is what was at rest. Those have been on charge for months. I took them off and put these on because these were lower. When I shut down the Quanta Q3 charge accelerator, this big boy, for the winter because the bearings get frozen. They get too stiff and I don't want to damage it. Then I did a switch over here. So they should still be okay. They didn't freeze. Well, day is coming to a close. I've been working on the computer all day. I'm going to close up the car. I've had it wide open, airing it out. The winter has been terrible, and I had the car doors open all day to air it out because it was starting to smell sort of nasty, mildewy from all of snow from our feet. It's melting here. We have little ponds. It's still cold. The air is cold, but it's melting nicely. Little ponds and stuff here and there. In front of the yard is a problem. I hope it freezes hard tonight or I'm not going to get out to work. This is a problem. This is deep. And a truck actually got stuck out here earlier driving by. This is a problem. So I really hope that does... Yeah, it looks like, yeah, it's glossing over. You can see it's definitely not below freezing. It's glossed over since the vehicles went through, so I think I'll be fine for tomorrow morning. I think I'll make it alright. It sure is getting hard now already. Good. I was worried about that. Well guys, solar powered Bedini motor is restoring a air compressor battery backup type tool that was down to like, I don't know, 5 volts, 7 volts and falling. And I swapped out today my interstate battery, deep cycle, that I bought as scrap at 5 volts, and it wasn't taking a charge conventionally. It's now at 11.92 after resting for a few hours, and I'm going to throw it back on the Bedini later. But I had it up here, and I don't want to wreck this dresser with the weight of that battery, so I'm going to make longer leads to come off the Bedini and come on down over to here to charge this, and at the same time second leads to come over and charge smaller batteries. Now why I'm talking about this is because it is powered by the sun. This is we have massive amounts of solar today, and it's great. When the sun is shining, we've got power to spare, so we're looking good. It's small, but I've cleaned up my office today. I've got the live edge slabs I'm going to be finishing up here soon, putting the final coats in them. I've got this pipe power alternate energy device, which you'll find on my electronics channel, which I'm testing. When Melanie's not doing laundry in the bathtub, I put this sled over there in the bathtub and I can run it and do some cool experiments. Well, anyway, I cleaned up my office, although it's hard to see because of the, well, there's bare floor here. This was getting cluttered because I wasn't home enough anymore. Anyway, we cleaned it up, or I cleaned it up, and I've got it looking good today on my camping gear up there. So today was working on the computer, working outdoors, a little spring cleaning, and a little bit of cleaning in-house too. It's interesting that the turkey tracks are more pronounced after a bit of melt. You can see them better. I like that. Turkeys in the yard. That's a good thing. The coyotes I don't hear much anymore, so I'm hoping that they're gone and small game comes back. The sun is setting below the trees. I still got some light on the panel, so I bet I'm still bringing in some okay power in the electronic slab. Yeah, we're still blinking light. Looking good. Very, very good. That means we're still pulling in power. I like it. Yep, it's getting colder. Crunch, crunch, crunch. This was melting earlier. So I think I'll be able to get out. See? I think even the grass is crunching. So I should be able to get out tomorrow for work. Should be okay.